Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now, gun and knife crime is rife, and it shows no sign of slowing down. As long as idiotic people get lenient sentences and there's no real deterrent, people will continue to lose their lives in the most heinous and brutal way. Now, case in point, 15-year-old Keon Lincoln. He was murdered yards away from his home in Handsworth, Birmingham, in an absolutely brutal attack. So 4 teenagers have been jailed for life for murdering this 15-year-old schoolboy. One of the murderers include a 14-year-old Yussuf Mustapha, who previously could not be named until a judge deemed it appropriate. Now, 14-year-old Yussuf has been regarded by the police as the gunman who shot at Keon Lincoln twice. Again, this murder in Handsworth took place in broad daylight in the viewing of shocked and horrified witnesses on January 21st, and it was sadistic, brutal, savage and very cruel. To be honest, I can't even sum it up appropriately. So 15-year-old Keon Lincoln was stabbed a mammoth 8 times and shot at twice in a short onslaught outside his home in Handsworth, Birmingham. Think about this. The entire attack took roughly 30 seconds. That's half a minute. Now imagine being chased down by 4 strangers, having a bladed weapon pushed into your skin 8 times to different parts of your body. Now visualize that kind of immense pain. And then when you're done and you're underground, gasping for breath, holding your wounds together, all the while continuing to pick yourself up because you need to make a run for it, because your life literally depends on this very moment. And just like that, it's all erased, all because 14-year-old Yussuf then shoots at you twice for good measure. Now, to make matters worse, Keon's own mother heard one of the gunshots, and as soon as she heard it, she ran out of her home, only to find her 15-year-old son lying there dying, bleeding out with a hole to his abdomen. 15-year-old Keon Lincoln died 2 hours later after the attack at Birmingham Children's Hospital. Now, for the crime, 14-year-old Yussuf Mustapha was jailed for life, with a minimum term of 16 years, which, to be honest, is way too lenient. Now, other members of the 4-man gang, 18-year-old Tajim Breckenridge and Michael Hugo Chiwaku, were both sentenced to life with a minimum term of 19 years, and also another person who cannot be named was also jailed. Now, despite the 4 teenagers being jailed for life, nobody still knows why the murder actually took place. There's been no motive explained. The only thing we know is the murder was carefully planned. A stolen Ford car was used on fake plates, and it was used to drive to Handsworth, and some of the gang members were actually captured on CCTV walking around with a Rambo-style knife, again in broad daylight. All I can say is Keon Lincoln's life was absolutely ruined, and his life was wasted. For what reason? All I can say is RIP. Stay safe.